Yo, let's rock and roll. Let's see. There we go. That is done. Let me just get the chat window up so people can see what's cracking off. And then we can concentrate on what we're meant to be doing. Uno momento. So it's just got this black box in the corner that I need to give her properties, but I can't give her properties until I'm live. It's an absolute backwards ass system. Sweet. We're ready to rock and roll. Obligatory, this is not a tutorial video. Saranya play. Hello. How are you? Are you well? Right, what are we doing today? That is the question. So we've got this. I can fix that quite simply. But we want our enemy to be doing that instead of our character. But this way we know that our character can do it properly. We don't have this problem. Well, I say we don't have that problem. Turns out we still have that problem. But that's fine. I can deal with that separately. So we want our boss to do that. Will I ever make a procedural animation tutorial? Or can you recommend me a video? In terms of what type of procedural animation? So I've got a procedural animation video out for Locomotor, but Locomotor is quite new, so it depends on what you mean. Plus we did the interaction stuff that uses two-hand IK, so it all depends on what you mean by procedural animation. Because to me, anything IK related is procedural, but you might have a different opinion on that. So if you give me more details, I can be more accurate. I'm a beginner in UE5 and I'm currently learning. That's awesome. I'm still a beginner too, and I've been learning for a long time. Well, it feels like a long time. It's not a long time in the grand scheme of things. I'm still learning too. You'll watch a stream and I'll spend 10-15 minutes trying to figure out why something's not working, only to realise it's because I've put it in the wrong place. Standard stuff. Yeah, I mean, stick with it. You'll have seen results, good results. Yeah, just stick with it, man. So it's a skill like anything else. At some point it will click, and then you'll be flying. Like spiders or insects, you want Locomotor, and then you also want. Give me 10 seconds. I'll tell you who it is. You want this guy. There you go. Oh, so you want like his most recent video is a spider procedural animation video. Came out 12 days ago. It's a full tutorial. He's got some sweet Udemy courses as well. So yeah, that's the guy. He the dude you want. I was doing something. That's what I'm dealing with. Browse to asset. Mr. Boss. So right now, he's got this construction script. I need to add in our combat component. file and save that. I want him to have a separate setup than the bear. And then the humanoid. So he needs a whole separate thing. Because these are mob enemies, and I don't want to mix up boss stuff with mob enemies. So I'd rather just have mob stuff and then boss stuff. I mean, it came out 12 days ago. It's probably likely you haven't seen it, but he's a solid guy to learn from, like knows his stuff. And then the only other one is this guy.
Can you please just hear me out?
And then the other one is this one. That's Ask a Dev. He's got a whole series on control rigs, which is like what you use to do procedural animation. Which is why I said that anything with a control rig I count as procedural animation. Comma 1, comma 2, comma 3. Yeah, this is fine. So this is using S enemies. S enemies. Don't need the config. Don't need this. Don't need these two. I don't need a lot of it. Right, okay. Let's find our bosses and let's do a primary data asset. Primary data asset. This will be PDA. Bosses. Boss. Open this bad boy up. Let's add in our actions. The action types. I'm pretty sure I had this as a map. And then S attack info. Should really be S action info. It's not just attacks that are going in there. And what about to have the spiders crawl around the walls? Is it possible to have nav mesh on walls? Yeah, it's possible to have nav mesh on walls. But like, learn that bit first. You can't run before you can walk. Right, actions. It errors out, and then I compile it again, and it goes, "No, you're good, mate." Because Unreal be Unreal at the best of times. Right, PDA bosses. Begin play. Get the mesh. Set the movement component. We get the equipment and all of this. So what we'll do is valid here. Because they're not going to have a skeletal mesh or stamina. They will have this hit flash though, so this needs to be moved. So put sequence here, so it goes in order. And then kind of want to check if this is valid. do this. It is valid here. And then we'll do a print just to make sure owner has no scale. So that's fine. What are we doing inside the enemies? On conscription, what thing? I don't know what conscription is. On construction script, we are doing bits and bobs. Setting the attack info. Yep. Then we'll never do anything with... Yeah, we do. Initiate enemy attacks just here. I mean, it's going. Hopefully today we can turn this ice guy into a ice shooting hero of an enemy. That is the goal for today. Plus fix whatever other issues that we have. If we can do this so that our boss shoots this ice spell, then I'll be happy. But right now we're setting up our boss. We've got a data asset for boss actions. Oh mate, it's fun. What movie are you gonna watch? What's a good movie that's out at the minute? I can't remember the last time I saw a film. Yeah, the ice guy's cool. Once he gets a skeleton. Is control rig the highest possible knowledge in UE5? No? Maybe? All depends who you ask. It's relative. Like, if you don't know something, then it's higher than what you do know. If you do know something, then the next thing to learn in UE5 is higher. Like... a Jason Statham film. They're all the same. Jason Statham does Jason Statham things, right? I think I've seen a trailer for it though. It does look good. I've been watching a show called Yellow Jackets. Where did I see that? Have I seen that? Give me the plot of Yellow Jackets, Frax, so I know if it's worth watching or not. Emerald. Mate, it's been a while. How's it going? Long time no see, as they say. How's Echoes coming? Do I have a cast montage? That is a question. No. He doesn't have a montage. That'd be why. Because he's not got a skeleton. He's not got a montage. What do I want this to shoot from? I want it to shoot from his head. Just for a sec. And this will be none of these. So I need to go to our enum e action. E actions type. Nope. Not that one. EVFX. You know, dum dum. But Frax, is that a true story, or are we basing? Is it not a true story? Sounds interesting. Wasn't there like a whole like rugby team that were stranded in a mountain, and like didn't they eat each other? Let's see what I've been doing. This chat's been popping off. Let me just answer a couple of questions. Hey, are you going to do more tutorials on Mover 2.0 soon? Bruv, I'm like still the only person covering Mover. Like, I'd need to learn it to do the tutorials. It's not as simple. Question: am I doing more tutorials? Yeah, there's a wall run tutorial in early access at the minute, and then I think I've figured out climbing in Mover, but it just takes forever. I've got other stuff that I want to do as well. So like, let's see. I've got like 12 parts of a Souls-like series that I want to do for AI that's coming up. So I want to get that finished and get that sorted out. But yeah, there's a wall run tutorial that comes out on the 6th of Feb, currently in early access. So yeah, we're doing stuff. Am I doing stuff quickly? No, I'm not doing it super quick. Let's have a look. You've been doing Unreal 2 years now and never tried a control rig. I think that's probably normal, to be honest, because how complicated it is. It's one of those things that I would presume is complicated, and then you look at it and try and do it and spend some time learning it, and it's not as complicated as it is. But it's just like anything. Apply the time and you'll learn the thing. YouTube has all been plane crashes. Mine has all been the Kingsman stuff. I watched one video to figure out what was going on and why people wanted to talk about it, and like, yeah, now it's all Kingsman and Rivals and stuff. I think it's a fake story. It's a soccer team. It sounds like a fake story, but it seems like it's based on a real one. There was definitely a rugby team that got stranded and ate each other because we played rugby for a while. And that was a big thing when we were going on tour. Are we going to get stranded, and who are you going to eat? Because rugby players are weird. The only recommendation is Crimson Desert. I would agree. Crimson Desert looks really solid, honestly. So we'll see. I'm interested to see it. What's going on in my Discord? Do I need to? I don't want to check my Discord when I'm trying to do this. But if I need to, I will have to. I want just a temp. I'm not going to get a temporary animation, am I? Or am I? What's this stuff combo? That could work. Yeah, alright. So, let's do staff attack 1, create an anim montage. Do this, and I want to add a notify. So, what we're working on, I want to get this boss guy to, he won't be moving because he's not got a skeleton yet, but I want to start getting him attacking us, so you'll want to get him using this spell. That is all. That's all my focus is at the moment. And let's see. And I forgot how I did it in my actual enemies before I went to do it for. You just call it from the behavior tree. It runs the animation. And then inside the animation, I call the VFX for that. So all I would need to do here is call the spell. So like here we're doing. So all I need to do is call the spell VFX that I want. That'll shoot out and send everything across. Ah. Shall we do a quick win first? I want to do a quick win so that I've got a quick win. Which one shall we do? Bat, bear, boar. Oh, there's a boar. I think we'd have to do a boar. Blend space for the boar. Yeah, we're gonna have to do Mr. Boar. I'm gonna get a quick win, and then I'm gonna do the boss. This boar. So then, stylized creatures pack, blueprints, bear. Is this doing something? It is. And these aren't doing anything. Yeah, there we go. Delete these. That can go. So then the boar has a blueprint as well. But actually, I want this bear. Well, that's annoying. I mean, appreciate it, Wove. I appreciate seeing you. Sorry to hear that you're not in good health. But hopefully you're on the mend, mate. Right, we'll grab this. We'll go to our boar. And we'll delete everything. Go to class settings, base animal. Boom. Inheritance. Where's the construction script? Construction script. Add call to the parent. Event graph. Begin play. Right click. Add call to parent. Paste this code. There should be 4 different boar textures. Black, brown, grey. Black, brown, grey, or okay. Grapho. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Right, so black, brown, grey. One more, or, because that's a normal thing to have. Where are you, Mr. Boar? Blueprints, Boar. Alright, let's give him his animation blueprint. AVP Boar. That's the parent that I've made. Chillest? Mate, I am stressed to the max. Can you not hear how stressed I am in my voice? Mark, I presume everyone that's here knows what. Do people find people like on live, like just randomly? Is that a thing? I've always assumed that everyone that joins in on a live is someone who already knows who I am. Is that I don't, yeah. 6,000 subs, doesn't know how YouTube live works. Yeah, sounds alright. Animation blueprint. Data table, DT mob enemies, row name, boar, BT asset, BT mob asset. Well, learn something every day, mate. Go on, Mr. Pig. He's a big pig. Still haven't got turn in place working for the pigs. But it does look sick. Yeah, nice. And look, they randomly, if I do 2 of them, they should all be a different colour. Not all a different colour, but for the most part, a different colour. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Once I sort out the turn in place animations for all of them, then that would look sweet, but that's a job for another day. But they do run too fast. What's the max walk speed? 500. That feels like sprinting. Like they move too fast in the world. Oh man. Wait, no, I know who's in the Discord. Oh man. It's gonna be, yeah. Yeah. Cheers, Mark. Appreciate you doing the thing in 2 Discords as well, mate. We didn't. But no, it's appreciated. Thank you very much. And yeah, man, Shapeshifter, appreciate you. Those pistol animations, they were cool. Easy to make as well. These guys are stuck. Why are they stuck? You can't do that when someone's playing a game. We were doing a thing last week, right? And so check it. Here is our thing that we were doing last week. And here is... Alright, nice up! It lights up. Bam! I do need to change that sound effect. I will get sued. So look, these start as a random thing, and then once you change the code here, so change this to 2, 3, 3, 4 or something stupid. Play from here, and they change at the top, and then when you rotate around, it lights up. It's so cool. Like, it's sound effects work, everything works really nice. Yeah, man, it's just mint. Like, it looks good, it feels good, which is really nice. Right. So we got a pig sorted, we're feeling good. Now let's go back and do the actual difficult stuff. This enemy needs to change for a second to be it doesn't matter if he slides though, does it? ABP money. And to be the money for 10 seconds while we test out something. I'll save that. So he does his staff combo. And if I put an anim notify in there to say spawn spell, that will work. Spawn spell. It'll shoot from the top of it. And the spell will do X amount of damage. And that spell will be an Ice Blast. So what we could do is create a spell blueprint. When we do our animation notify, spawn the spell blueprint and attach the Niagara that I've listed here, so that we can just reuse that spell for all these different Niagara effects. The problem is I don't think this Niagara effect like attaches very well because it's just shooting. So that's a really cool effect, but I don't think that would attach to a character, so that becomes a problem. Unless we can go to our animation dump, take a walk on the wild side of FX. And we want an effect that we attach that doesn't do anything but attaches. So this is like an ice shooting one. Oh, I was meant to add this. I wanted to have a look at this. If you are looking for some free VFX other than the 50 that I posted the other day, and then Smart Party posted and got nearly 10 times the amount of views as me. God damn it. Check out Solo. All of Solo's effects are currently on free. Well, these 4 of them. So they're worth checking out. And I think they've got some others as well that are free. So yeah, check out Solo. In fact, what I'll do Let's copy that. Shove that in there. There we go. Do I own all of this guy's stuff? I do. Oh man, I'm not bothered. I just thought it was funny. He's doing Humble Bundle stuff now as well. I'm like, he's got great editing skills compared to mine. I'm not gonna link my own fab page. That's gross. Great. What do we like the look of? I mean, we could have everything. Mate, you put him in more work than I am. I don't want something basic, because I ain't no basic person. So energy core, that kind of looks like. We're looking for some like ice type effect. Like we've got good ones here with the AOE, bloody hell, AOE and spot and spell decals. And we've got, I don't like arrow trails though, because it's not really an arrow trail. What's this Magic VFX one? What's in here? This is useful to know that there is nothing in here. Oh, just label your stuff better. Right, let's add this to our project, and then I can check if it's got collision in the Niagara particle, and we can go from there. We have it. Swap all the money. Like I have had time to. I don't think this is the one that I've just downloaded. Okay, guess not. Magic VFX demo map. Magic demo map. Whoa, whoa. Relax. That is an angry ball of like rage. That's too angry. I don't want it. I do want to check this out though. That's what I wanted. Prepare shaders. Activate. Okay. So this is cool. This is halfway there. Can I duplicate this so I don't break it? And then get rid of the big spear and the shadow spear. Shadow spear, big spear. Spear ribbon? No. I like the spear ribbon. Crystal out aura. I don't know what that got rid of. I want to get rid of this middle thing. Why is this middle thing? So these two definitely are the stars and stripes. Are all three of these the middle thing? They are. There we go. Maybe. Don't think we need sparks. Don't need the glow smooth. Don't need the glow contrast. Yeah, look, we just made a Niagara effect. We did not. We stole a Niagara. We didn't steal, we brought it. We definitely brought it, I remember. Star rotation. How do I change the number of stars? There we go. There's probably a few too many stars here. 12 stars? 10s. So the number of stars is controlled by a parameter that is called star rotation. Okay. But there are 2 star rotation. Oh, wait. Oh, what a dum-dum. See, I told you, this is why if you watch me, you'll realize that I'm a bit of an idiot. Star rotation speed. 4 seems good. This seems solid. What do you think about the blue ribbon? I'm not sure I want a ribbon at all. Whoa! Disco, disco, disco. No, that's it's too much. So I don't think we're even using some of these anymore, so I can get rid of. I hope I don't break something. If I show you, let's see. No, I was hoping to get a bird, but like I can't figure out a bird because I thought a bird would be funny. But like, no, I don't even know what to type in to see what I'm doing. What I am doing is just deleting these parameters because I don't actually need them. Don't break on me, baby. I don't need this. God, how many parameters did we have? I suppose they were able. It's good to have so many parameters because then you can control it a lot easier. But I knew I wanted this sort of thing. Can I add a GIF? No, it just gives me emails, man. Right, there we go. Right, what's the suggestion from Mark? Let's see. Scale the ribbon on the z-axis and turn down the opacity. Ribbon. Scale ribbon width. It says, enjoy your movie, man. I'm expecting a full review. How Jason Statham was Jason Statham and kicked butt. If you ever seen a film called he was in the original Mean Machine, or whatever Mean Machine had football in, whether it was the original or not. And he's just the jokest guy. Just plays a goalkeeper that kicks ass. Scale curve. Ooh, Mark's onto something. Right. What do we think? 1.5 on this scale curve? I mean, the crack will be good if you and me friends, right? That's what it's about. It's all about the crack, mate. But yeah, enjoy yourself. I'll catch you in a bit. There is a way, right, of adding sound effects, I remember. But I don't remember how to do it. Play looping audio. Fix issue. Do it the most lazy way possible. Does it not let me say which audio I want to play? Audio player. Wait a sec. Wait a second. Back to Dawnspark. Go to our go to what's it called? Items. What's his face? Tom, not Tom Holland. He plays Spider-Man. Who plays Bane? Who's the guy that plays Bane? Oh, Tom Hardy? He was in Warrior as well, which is a great film if you've not seen it. Yeah, audio on. Tom Hardy. There we go. He plays himself in pretty much every gangster English film that's knocked around. Right, so here we've got some audio, which is somewhere that I cannot remember. Where are you? Oh mate, don't. I had a couple of quid on that fight. What was saying? I think he just wanted to prove that he could just knock him out. But like, not just Scousers don't get knocked out, mate. Gaethje doesn't. Like, he's got a rock solid chin, hasn't he? Or maybe. Yeah, I think he just wanted the KO, mate. That is, it's the only thing I can think of. But they went the distance, like fair play to the guy. Maybe he had something to prove to someone. But like, it's all about selling tickets, though, isn't it? It's like wrestling, but bloodier, selling tickets. So now there'll be a Kenny come back and take the belt, and then can Gaethje come back and take it back from him? So there'll be a whole thing. Oh man, what a dumbass! Look at this. Here it is. The turns out the audio node was called audio. Who would have thunk it? This is what, like, oh, I mean, I was trying to make the excuse that it was zoomed out, but it wasn't. I'm just an actual dumbass. Right, so audio node. It doesn't need to be called an audio node. I mean, Gaethje's a walking highlight reel, right? If you can knock him out, then right, audio player. It's just audio player. Right, let's shimmy that to the side. I'm just gonna not be able to see chat for 10 seconds while I sort this out. Okay, so it's not play looping audio, it's just play audio. Play audio. And then the emitter is a local value. Oh, there, yeah, we're getting somewhere. And then we change the sound to play. Obviously, that sounds awful, but like, I think we should be all right. Start time simulation. So if I do this, that's what this audio sounds like when it hits. Like, it just does that. So that is pretty cool. So now we should have audio when this hits. Fix these. So that should all be fine. Do that. And then hopefully, if I bring it out into the world, do I hear this audio? That is the question. You do. I don't know if y'all hear it. Y'all. That comes from American. So that would mean that whatever I've set up here will work for an audio. And we can just loop that. So it can be like Tweety Birds or whatever we want to call it. So that's looking pretty good. Right, asset actions, migrate. This one's probably going to be a bit more in your face than that one, because yeah, that one is a bit quiet, but this one's going to be a bit more in your face. Where do I get sound effects from? There we go. Days. SFX. No, that's pants. Nope. Confused? That's trippy because that was in both of my headsets. I didn't like that. No. No. That could be joke, but probably not.
You're totally.
What can we type in to get a... Oh, wait. Tweeting birds. That's what I associate with... No, that's 2. Why does that sound like every bird I've ever heard in a movie? There's just too much background noise. This isn't game dev anymore. This is King Boars' nature channel, listening to bird calls, identifying that bird. No, we are trying to do something. Bird chirp might be a better one. Yeah, we'll try that. Give that a go. It's too quiet. I will come back to this in like 10 seconds. Like, I'll stop doing this and come back to it later in like 10 seconds. No, that's going to make me want to have a wee. Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting it. Cartoon bird chirp. That might be it. No, that's going to give me a headache. Okay. Well, we're close to getting it sorted. Right, back to what we were actually trying to do. Magic spells, ice, maps, ice demo. So all of these spells are, right, number one, the mint. Like, they've all got collision and everything, and like that's so cool. But they're all moving. So I can't attach them to a blueprint to spawn. What I could do is just use them as they are. We'll do that. Let's just close this for a sec. So good news, we've already done the boar, the pig, well, the pig man, the boar, and we've got our Niagara effect for our dazed thing sorted, and we've shown off a little for what we've already done, which is nice. What is sorted, and what probably isn't very clear, is that this boss is going to have special mechanics. So he's going to have 4 of these ice shards, and then when you destroy all 4, it'll say, man, it'll stun the boss, and you'll be able to do damage to him. So he's going to have a unique mechanic in there, rather than just, here's a boss, attack him, make him bleed. So that's why this is difficult, and this will be our final boss of the demo, which hopefully should be out as soon as I can get this sorted. What was I doing? Characters, NPCs, enemies, bosses, DAs, PDA bosses. No, DA. Iceman. The Iceman. He's got a combo. So staff 1, we do his attack VFX, which launches the Ice Blast. Open up combat. Combat. It's BPC combat. So you see what I've messed up with here, and something that do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. These folders, they're awful, because all of these are the different animations, and I just imported the pack directly here. And then what I've started to do is I've got a separate folder, a separate project that has everything that I need, and then I import it over, and I can just move it around. Probably not this one, but one of these folders has just everything in. I think it's this turning place one. Like it's got a first person control rig. I don't need it. It's got a shooter control rig. I don't need it. But like anyone who's tried to delete stuff in UE5 sort of knows it can go well, or it can go poorly. Right. VFX graph. Attack VFX. Current attack. We're finding the attack VFX. That's true. He's not going to have a main hand VFX. Is it? We do like our components. I don't think it's loads. Nah, it's not that many. I had more before I started trimming back. Like, we scope creeped so much. And now I'm like cutting back by a lot. Yeah. Because we're not always going to have a main hand static mesh. So we might have to make a new ting, which is fine. Right, let's just progress over perfection. Custom event. Spell. Casting. For the most part. Oh wait, no, because it's not valid. Here we're spawning system attached, but in the new one we need to spawn the system at location. Yeah, that'll be why. For the most part though, we're going to reuse a lot of this, which hurts my soul. Boop. Oh, I hate... Wow, like there's some weird stuff that Unreal does. It's like I moved 1 pin and you create 3 pins for the same thing. Why? So we don't need the bone to attach to, although that will help us actually. Don't crash on me, baby. save this. Don't need this. Do you want this? Is it still? No, we don't need this because it should destroy itself. Spawn system at location. Location with parameters. Nah. Spawn system at location. Doesn't need to be the main hand SM. Does need to have a VFX. Bone to attach to isn't so much of where we need to attach. It's more get bone location or get location. Transform. Wait, find. Is this one of those where I can't pull out? I've got to do find bone. Okay. Right click, get scale of owner. Find bone. Bone location. Get socket location, then we plug bone into it. God, that was a pain in the ass. Apologies. Location. Rotation should be definitely come to 0, 0. Rotation messes me up. Get socket location. Get actor. Forward vector. Get owner. Get actor. Forward vector. I don't remember if you times the. No, that's to get the. That's to get the line trace, right? Okay, don't mind. And then we need to do set object parameter. Set Niagara value object. Object will be self. In variable will be object because I'm lazy. And there's no way of checking if this is valid, which is frustrating. We need to add a class setting. Dismiss this. Dismiss this. Niagara. Callback. Particle callback. Yes. That's the badger. Come back here. Grab all this. I reckon at some point I'm going to slip up and say something completely incorrect, or my audio is going to cut out and it's going to mess me up, and people will be like, oh, that's really naughty. I'm like, I didn't say the thing you think I said. Right, visibility, radius 10, do this. Yep, add. Yup. So now our enemy is turned around. Why is it turned around? Okay. Fairy snuff. Don't need that. We do need a variable for data. What did I call this? PDA bosses. Get DA. Boss base needs to have combat instead. And then this needs to be init attacks. We get actions, plug this in here, do that in there. Probably want a new AI controller for our boss as well, because the old one works on animals. So we want a new one for our boss, because we're not going to be following this one. This one looks for the AI perception, checks if it's the player, checks if it has lost sight or gained sight of them. This needs to be the other way around. So if it's not a player, then we say the scene actor is not a player and don't do anything. Continue on to that one. And then go to the last scene location. But you won't have a last scene location. So yeah, it just won't do anything. This could mess up, but let's leave that like that. Yeah, whereas our boss will always know who our player is. So we're going to make a new one for AIC. Boss. They only need one because we're not too fussed about the rest of them. So if who they see equals the player, then we print scene actor. They're not going to lose sight of the player because that's not the radius. We promote that to a variable. They don't need any of this stuff. So we don't need last seen location, we don't need searching. We don't need last known location. We need the target actor and the actor. Well, I've probably deleted that, so it's fine. And then we're going to control the enemy HUD in a different way. So bosses are super simple in terms of their AI. The old system, well, I say old, it's been made with a character movement component. It's not old. Like, Move is not even out yet. It's still experimental. So I'd say it's being made with the current system. This, yes. View. So our boss base, class settings, AI, placed in world of spawn, AI controller, AIC boss. Sick. I feel like I'm missing something. Mr. Bear. What am I missing? In base animal. In base enemy. I'll tell you why I'm using this one There we go. That's what I'm missing. So the main reason for it, right, is the tell me how many people except me are doing mover or gasp content regularly enough that people can learn it. Other than maybe Jonathan Isaacson, then I'm not 100%. I don't think you can get over 5. So, yeah, if you can get over 5, then I'll be impressed. But yeah, the reason for it is then because there aren't many people doing it. Sorry, just give me 10 seconds. BP base enemy. Base character, yeah. Boss base. Yeah, sweet. Okay. If I get stuck and don't know something, I've got nowhere to go. Like, I'd have to wait for help, or I'd have to like brute force it through myself. There's no way for me to learn things that I don't know how to learn. So it's very much like you don't know what you don't know while you're making a game. So if I get stuck, I'm in trouble. And I'd rather have something simple. I say simple. And easier to like build while I'm talking to people online, and like able to pass it on to friends who want to get involved with it and all sorts. So that's the main reason, is there's just not enough tutorials out there for me to want to build a published product with it. The other reason is that I started it before that came out. So, and I don't need half the stuff in there. I don't need sliding. I don't need the network replication. This is a single player game. So, yeah, I think that hopefully that answers your question. AI stuff, AI system, AI stuff. BT, Iceman, boss. All I want to do is dead. Is dead not set? Yes. Target actor is set. This. So here, I just want a selector. No, I want a sequence. I'm going to put that here, and then disconnecting these stupid wires. I don't even think it's possible. So this one over here. I talk about getting the demo made. How long do I think that'll be? Yeah, I'll talk about it, whether it's actually gonna happen. I've got all the heart in the world to try and make it happen, but yeah. So hopefully it'll happen. But it's been 2 years coming, 1 year and a half, maybe. So yeah, in answer to your actual question, how long will the demo be? What, until it comes out, or until actual content? Actual content, sort of aiming for a couple of hours of actual content. No, that's fine. Go back there. Choose random action from selection, duplicate that. Combo 1. Delete that, delete that. Just check this is doing what I want it to do. Yep, that's fine. Perform attack. We get this, we check this is valid, this is fine. We get the action that we need to perform, we do an attack. The should be coming down here. What's it called when you put out games unfinished and finish as people play? Early access, and it is the biggest cop out that I've seen yet. I hate it. It's such a cop out, man. Right, let's test that this guy can do a basic attack. That would be a good start, right? Nerve mesh, bounce volume. This guy's static mesh does not want to play static mesh. Can ever affect navigation? No. Bingo. Kufar sounds good. Yeah, hopefully. There'll be some enemies. There'll be some puzzling stuff. There'll be some mob fights. There'll be a mini boss and a main boss. And yeah, there'll be a small quest line. I don't think yeah, watching your blueprints gives me anxiety. Yeah, me too. Need to get better at not worrying. Spend most of the time tidying up, getting comment. I'd rather just make progress. That's my biggest thing. I can tidy it up later off stream, which is what I normally do. But it's not exciting for you guys to sit around and watch me go control C, type in what it does. Like, it's just not fun and like entertaining. And I just, not that this is meant to be entertaining. This is for me, not for anyone else. But it's meant to be something, right? Scene actor is not player. That's because these guys are doing something else. Oh, what a dum-dum. DIS, man. BT. That's my boss. Okay. Well, that seems to like it. Choose random action, set focus, target actor. Selector. It's dead. Default value is none. When it's dead, it'll put a lower priority. Shouldn't have bought anything currently. Target actor is set. BTT. I've got a print. I think I've got a print somewhere in there. Yeah, let's go. Target actor is not set. Print string. I mean, it's the process with the headaches as well, man. For me, this is what you would call parallel play, where I do something in parallel to doing something else, and it's not as daunting. What am I calling it? This is not working. Oh, wait, he did something. What did he do? Where are you? It's working, boys. He's not facing us, because... Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll sort that in a sec. BP boss base. Where are you? Ice boss. Mesh. Viewport. It's not working properly because this guy is... He definitely should be 90 there. I want him forward so I can actually see him. But he also needs to be rotated. Minus 90. I don't know why Unreal does this. It's super annoying. Okay. This is not working. This is not working. Now it's working. Sick. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Dan's in the house. Dan made our cool assets for us. Look at this. Dan is the guy. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle knockoff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle from Wish. And then our cool ice guy as well. That's gonna be sick. YouTube, stop it. And as usual, about an hour and a half in, 2 hours. There we go. Right, 2 seconds. Sorry, I just need 2 seconds. There we go. We're back. Sorry. So what happens in, well, for me, is that Sky, who I'm broadband provider with, will go, no, you're not allowed any more internet. And then they'll throttle me streaming after about an hour and a half. They've done it every time I've gone live. So now I have to swap to my phone, and I forgot to bring a charger so that my phone doesn't die while I'm hotspotting. Yeah, bit of backstory into my life. What's been worked on today? This guy. This ice boss. He should be doing his first attack, and he is. But now we actually have to give him the thing. No, I mean, I would never say like and subscribe. Do I say? I do say like and subscribe to my videos. Because I'm corny like that. Didn't used to, and then I got told off. Start VFX details. Spell. No, I need a new one, don't I? What a silly sausage. I need a new one because this one is the attached one. So we're going to duplicate this. So this will be cast spell. And then what's an action VFX? It's still spawning the system attached though, isn't it? Yeah. So this is an action V effect. This is like an attack V effect. They are different because... Why are they different? We still do the whole key. What? Where am I using this? Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. Wait a second. See, this is where notes would help. Like, no doubt, I would be able to be like, oh yeah, straight away, notes. Don't be like me. Leave notes on at least a couple of things. In combat, we have a action VFX to play. Oh, I do have a dodge one. I don't know what I'm doing with this. There must be something I'm doing. I wouldn't just make a thing for no reason. Surely that doesn't sound like me. Spoilers, it does sound like me. We have a custard bun. And the custard bun has no actions. There is something in here with an action that's not a weapon, right? Mana potion? Mana potion has an action of healing. This is why this shouldn't be called attack VFX, it should be called normal VFX. Yeah, I don't know why I've done that. Never mind, okay. We do what we do. So we cast spell, and we don't want that, we want the cast spell. Spell casting. And yeah, we want to do it's valid here too. And print string no valid combat component in AN cast spell. Make sure your print strings are like for your debugs, make sure that they are actually useful. So like here, we're checking the is valid of the BPC combat, and then we're saying isn't that is the problem, so this isn't valid, and then it's in AN cast spell. So it's not this one. We want add notify AN cast spell key spell. Whoa! Hey, let's go. Nice. And that is a scary monster at the minute. Like, we obviously need to adjust where it's spawning from and what's he doing and where it's going and the rotation. All of this stuff that needs to be improved, of course, 100%, without a doubt. But the point is, right now, we've got our first big boy spell on our boss enemy, and that was mint. Like, those are so fast though. Like, these are insanely fast. So that is cool. We appreciate that. Okay, so save it. Come on, commit the changes. First spell working on ice boss. It's only taken an hour and a half to do 3 or 4 things. Okay, next bit. Let's do this over here. Pen these guys in a little bit. They call me Mr. Pig. If you don't understand the reference, you might not have kids, or you may not have seen Toy Story. If you've not seen Toy Story, I'll worry. I'll worry for you. Tiger next? What are we thinking? We've got a bear, a boar. We're probably going to skip the bat because flying enemies are tough. This guy's got a big face. What are we thinking? Should we do the tiger? Is that the thing? What? There is no higher membership tier. You're the highest. I can't give you a higher membership tier. I'm not going to promote you to like God mode or king or something. Power will go to your head. Thank you for the $20 though. That is insanely generous, and yeah, you really didn't need to do that. Thank you so much. That'll definitely help. No, not $3. I said $20. What's up?
Who are you talking to?
21 current viewers. Well, that's what it says here. Damn, girl. Doubly digits. Yeah, man. Right, tiger. Oh. Oh man, you want me to make a $10 or $20 tier? No, I can't do it. Man. It's not. This guy looks sick. I can't. Yeah, I would love to, and maybe in the future I might do, but I don't believe in it. I can't do it. This guy's awesome. This was a free pack as well. I love that. Like this pack was so worth the money. So if I chuck a $10 tier or a $20 tier, I'm like saying that no. I would have thought so. Like they've got a certain hello art style to them for sure. Sorry, I got very distracted. Doopy doo. We want to do base animals. Was base animal? Base animal. And then we get rid of the camera because we don't need the camera. That's all fine. That's all fine. Yeah, I want a game out at least sometime soon. I don't want to be creating assets for the next 20 million years. It's just insane. We'll buy what we need to buy and like use what I need to use. I'm just not doing the insanity stuff. Right click, begin play. Begin play. Add this call. Add this call. Yo, don't tell that man. Blizzard. Aren't Blizzard being sued by someone? Who is it? One of them's being sued for something. I can't remember who it is. So if they find out that I'm taking their stuff, then I'll get sued. And then I don't want that. It's Riot, isn't it? Is it Riot? Riot's being sued, right? One of the big like companies. Mate, I did not play WoW. We were not well off enough to have someone put a violin on to have a monthly membership to World of Warcraft. / I didn't have a computer. / I didn't have internet. This Tiger's gonna be pissed. Penned him in. Mob AI. He doesn't have a name yet. Yeah, but like if I haven't played, since we started this, I haven't actually played a video game. Bear, boar, bat, duplicate, tiger, and then I want the enemy. I just don't have time to. I just don't have time between that uni, the kids, work. Like, it's just not enough time for everything, and then I've got to stop myself from getting as big as a house. So trying to prioritize that as well. It's mad. No, I've got enemy name somewhere. I'm sure I do. S enemies. Find that. Enemy. I do. How I spell enemy wrong? I often do that. Enemy name. There we go. Tiger. Tiger does not have any weapons. His config's fine. He also doesn't have these attacks. Yep. Save. So now if we assign him a name. Why be like that? Oh, I know why. Our structure wants to try and find something. So now he moves around as all the others do, but he doesn't have an animation blueprint. So let's find what makes you tick. He doesn't already have one. That is fine. I'll find the bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. The blend space is the bit that is a pain. Enemies. So we need a blend space. On our skeleton tiger. And then I need to remember how I actually did this blend space. Direction. -180 to 180. Yeah, let's go. Screen has gone black because I'm still using cheap ass equipment. Speed 0 to 500, unless this guy's got some different animations. He has got a sprint. Ooh, sprint was weird. What's his run? Right, what is it? Let's get his idle. That's going to have to be his idle, but I don't like it. Okay. What's his walk? A walk looks a bit weird, honestly. Let's put his max speed up to 600. Let's move the sprint up. And then we'll move this up. Don't know what it is about this. It makes me look. Maybe it's because this leg doesn't like extend out. Okay. Right, so we've got idols. Oh, Marky's got you there, man. He's got you. Ugh. It's almost as though people are used to your shenanigans. How long has it been so far learning? 2 years now? The first video on my channel is the first time I like learned anything. I think I might have these the wrong way round. Run left. Run right. These need to be higher. If I reverse this, it looks bad. Okay. But there's only walk backwards, which doesn't really do what I want. But I'm not sure I'm even using that one. So sprint. Cool, that works. And then we're gonna come to our enemies, and this is the where are you? This should have a parent class. Template enemy. This one here. Okay, cool. Create child anim. Tiger. ABP. Tiger. Cup of Joe. Can't drink it, man. Can't drink tea. Can't drink coffee. Just not a real Englishman. Show him my tiger. He's like, no, mate, I'm done. Why's my tiger not happy? Like, well, he thinks he's a bear for a start. Let's change that. Let's change this back to tiger. And then, yeah, what's wrong with you, Mr. Tiger? Okay, there we go. It's because he thought he was a bear. How did we not get that? Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. This guy needs more room to run around. Don't think I've got any turn in place animations for the stylized creatures. We've got unarmed dodge, unarmed hit, bear death. That's bear death blood. Emote sit on ground. Sleep. I've got swimming ones and then walk left, walk right, but I've got no turn in place animations for this guy, which is something that does let these animations down a little bit. Did I say screw this on the animation course? No, mate, I just don't have time. Like, in all seriousness, I just have not had the time to commit to it. So my uni project, it is due in 20 days, and then I've got to do a presentation on that uni project in 27 days. And then I want to try and get the Souls-like thing out as quick as possible, because that's gonna then take longer to do. And then yeah, I've had a bunch of birthdays, like both of the kids have had birthdays, and life, man, just life. So yeah, I'm still signed up to it, and I did enjoy the bits I was doing with it, even though it was super tedious. But I will get back into it at some point. And I realised I just dislike editing videos as well. It's a skill that I just don't have. I don't know why I'm messing with the ground here, by the way. It was all working fine. Why am I messing with any ground? Because it's not straight. There we go. Like that. There we go. These lines don't line up. It upsets me. Right, Um, what? Why am I playing in Unity? I have no idea what you're on about. Sorry. Come again, Frax. Come again. There is something that I wanted to do. I cannot remember what it is. We've got our tiger working though. At least moving around. This guy. Right, okay, so here we have our ice crystal boss. When we do the ice crystals, it recalculates. That's what I was doing. I remember now. Alright, blueprint class, actor. This is the BP boss area manager. So this thing. Oh no. So my workplace paid for us to do a degree at university. So in the UK, like university is like college in America, I suppose. So I'm doing a, I don't think it's a master's. It's taken 4 years, but it's not a master's, I'm pretty sure. A BSc degree in data science, which sounds way more impressive than what it actually entails, honestly. Right. So get this box. Add event. Uncomponent begin overlap. Is this the player? Branchy branch. Test this. Print string. Player. Plater. The plater has entered. Cool. So that is the plater entering. If that's true, can I just add the audio here and just play? Sean, how's it going, man? Hope you're well, Sean. It's been a while. I'm good, mate. I'm good. We are getting there. Jerry Woot, excellent. It's not working. I mean, it's working for what I need. What am I doing here? I want. Yeah, Mum. It is the weekend. It goes too fast. There's not enough days in the weekend. Did I download audio the other day? That is the question. Did I download audio the other day? If I didn't, then that's fine too. Audio. I got these whoosh sound effects. I think these are free. I'm gonna download them anyway. I don't think I'm gonna be able to download them. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is in 5.4. Why did that download? We'll take it. Let's try those ones as well. This is what I want. That's a project. Oh, rains have started. We are going to try and find a cool combat soundtrack. This one's pretty good. I don't hate it. No, I hate that one. No. I think the others are exploration trucks. Yeah. Stop that one for a sec. And then let's go to... Do you guys know about this website? Hopefully. I'll put it in the chat in case you didn't. But yeah, this is just like a whole host of like all free stuff. It's like a library of free game assets. Use this all the time. I like the first one as well. I'm going to see if there's a better one on here. This is a great website. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one. This one? One of these is it. Is it Newsgrounds? I think it actually might be this one, which is really annoying. Yeah, no, it is. Browse. Moods. Video game. This one's more exploring. No. Right. No, I'm pretty sure there was another one. If this is the one, then they've changed the site, and that's really annoying because the site was really good last time. Wait. Oh no. Pretty sure I sent it to the lads. This does not sound like a track for combat. Yeah, no, it is the same site. No, that's not a combat track. I was thinking about this for the menu. Again, quite Lord of the Rings though. Yeah, so I think that's for the menu. And then see if there's anything. What if I just type in combat? I can just type in combat. Oh man, I could put some streamer music. Combat loop? I don't know. It's holding anyway. It's all good. So I think we were all pretty solid on the first one. So that's fine. So we will do migrate and get that bad boy. I should have probably done the queue to be fair, but yeah, that's fine. Right, that. So then I can come back here and go sound queue. And then put this on a loop. Loopy. Looping. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. So, where's the boss arena manager? There it is. Audio is playing. Right. So what? That's because it's overlapping something else. Let's just do this. Why are we starting? Oh, wait a sec. Has this got an auto activate or an auto start? Auto activate. There we go. There we go. Nice. Me like it. I'm not even like the music could not fit, and obviously like the skeletal mesh doesn't fit, and all of this sort of stuff doesn't fit, and we know, like I know that I'm not a dum dum, but the point is it's there and it can be tweaked at any time now, and that's the beauty of it. Combat music. If I do this, audio is already a we can just change audio as a thing. Right, so now I've got this boss area manager blueprint. Just add this to area level and change the combat and everything. So it's beautiful. It's really nice. There is a couple of bits that I still want to do with this though. So first off, it's not gonna No, it will matter. Can I just do this once? Do once. Yeah. And then we'll do create widget. Shadru David, hello to you too. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I hope you're well. I hope your game's going well. Your game dev. Dark Studio, mate, I haven't seen you in a while. You're right, pal. You can keep him well. Right, so we need to make a widget. And we need to make it for our boss. That's the trader. I'm not bothered about the trader right now. Enemies. Enemy hood. Oh no, man. I hope it's like going all right downhill. Fingers crossed that it'll turn itself. Our boss doesn't even have a health component at the minute. Okay, 2 seconds. Let's sort that out. That was that's a boo-boo. He needs one of those. This guy. Health. It's alright. It's like it never happened. Let's just pretend it never happened. So into our follow our health bar spacer. Why have we got a spacer here? If you sent me a link for X and it'll be locked behind my YouTube. 2 secs, mate. Let me see what it is. What? Alright, so I'm gonna take a slight detour and I'm gonna check out the tanks.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tank Control Games. Some really exciting news today. We're releasing this free Unreal 5.7 project that incorporates everything we've been building in our survival horror fixed camera series up until this point, fully integrated with the new GASP 5.7 upgrades, including support for the Mover plugin. This video is a collaboration with Elvis Morelli, and if you're watching on my channel and you're not already subscribed to his, definitely go check out his incredible content. His channel focuses on advanced metahuman workflows and creating realistic digital humans in Unreal 5. For this project, he also created a custom metahuman just for us to use called Mary, a survival horror protagonist, along with the texture variant we're calling Bloody Mary. The full project is free and available to download now in the video description below, so download it, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I'll open up the demo project and walk you through some of the features. So when you first open version 1.0 of the project, you'll start with the Mover specific demo level, and it'll default to using the Mover mannequin.
So tank
The base of
control
this project includes all of the
dropped.
ALS integrations from Polygon Hive, so
Are pretty
everything here is
sick.
kind of built on top of that. And also a huge shout out to Polygon Hive, definitely go subscribe to their channel.
Okay, so
Just like the CMC version of our fixed camera system, you can switch
new?
between modern movement and tank controls by pressing T. However, unlike the CMC version, turn in place is already fully functioning here. I've also incorporated the pickup system from Epic's Shooter Arena demo. Right now, only the rifle and Samurai Edge are supported, but the system is set up to expand on that. We also have our Resident Evil 1 remake and Resident Evil 0 style aiming system, along with full weapon firing support, including tracers, impact effects, shell ejection, and muzzle flashes, as well as firing animations. I'll also be doing a dedicated tutorial breaking down this logic later, but I've added adjustable fire rates for the automatic weapons.
Yeah, man. I
And
mean,
in the
Tank's
corner here, we
doing
have our
bits.
Gasp animation widget, which you can use to switch between different character meshes, just like the original Gasp project. From here, you can also switch to the CMC version of Gasp, although full support for those integrations is coming in 1.1. This is also where you can switch to the Mary character. In this demo, Mary is using a specific hairstyle that unfortunately we can't distribute for free since it's a paid asset from the Fab store. That said, you can easily swap it out for any of the default MetaHuman hairstyles, and it'll work just the same. So now we'll go through the rest of the demo. First, we have our fixed camera switching, and you'll notice that sliding from the new Gasp 5.7 updates works here as well. We also see an example blueprint showing how tracking camera functions. Climbing is still fully supported, and then we have these chaos targets that we set up previously. One improvement that I added here was related to collision. The capsule no longer reacts to destructible pieces, which prevents the character from getting launched when you step on the debris. However, the mesh itself can still interact with and push the pieces, so you still get that physical interaction. When we round the corner, you'll see another example blueprint for our on-rails and spline-based camera. Then if we slide
In terms of camera stuff, the tank
tunnel that takes us to the other side of
stuff
the map,
is
where we
like
demo a
decent.
few more spline-based camera variants. At the top of the map, we'll find our final boss Nemesis waiting for us. You can either shoot to destroy the target or slide straight through, and then once that's done, the teleporter on the other side will bring us back to the starting area. So that's really the full demo. It's pretty short, but it shows off all the key parts of the system. I've also included a separate level that includes the more basic CMC character that we've been using throughout the tutorials. This version has a lot less functionality, but
fair
it may
play
be
to
a
the
better
bloke.
starting point for projects that don't need motion matching and want a more classic style movement setup. So this is only version 1.0 of the project. There's plenty of room to expand and improve things in later updates. I think that's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. And again, huge thank you to Elvis Morelli for the collaboration. We really hope you guys enjoyed the project, and if you have any
Why
questions,
don't I get
reach out to us on
collaborations?
Discord. And as always,
What?
thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
That's awesome, man. Like, that is... Yeah, go check out Tank Control Games, what he's just dropped. I was coming to YouTube to look for something else completely. I can't remember what I was looking for. Fair enough, man. Like, what was I looking for? I got fully distracted. Yeah, no, I've been fully distracted. I can't remember what I was doing. What idiot? I can't remember what I was doing. I was making a hood. Why was I coming to... I think... yeah, no. Completely lost. Okay, that's fine. I saw something and then got like distracted, which is fine. But yeah, I just thought it was worth watching while we're all here. I thought that was a pretty good giveaway, honestly. So cool. Right. What am I doing? What was I doing? Making a boss health bar for the Souls-like. Yeah, I mean, it's about how much you can give away for free without completely like doing yourself over. Like, it is difficult. And he's got a small channel, so giving stuff away for free should grow his channel. Although, like I say, the other person's got 7 point whatever, 7.17, and they focus a lot on metahumans, which is cool. Like, that's awesome. I want all of this stuff from the enemy HUD into the new one to add it. So enemy name, yep. I want all of this. Where am I calling the name from? Am I doing this in the boss? Okay. Enemies. Base enemy. Set value as vector. Yeah. This will all change because I dislike all of this. Oh, that's what I was doing. Bloody hell, I remember now. I was coming to look at the comments section that has been held to see if I can see Frax's post to make sure that I can unhold it. God blimey, man. What a brain fart that was. Right. It says they're held for review, but where are they held for review? This is the problem with not knowing anything about streaming. Spend. No, okay. Sorry, Frax. Couldn't see it. Come off that for a sec. There we go. Yeah, Tank Control's camera system is pretty solid. It's quite nice. The whole Resident Evil thing is cool. I'll make a hood. Can I just insert it wherever I like? No, because this hood doesn't really do that. Okay. Right, widgets. Widgets. WBP boss health. On boss panel. Yeah, I'm not gonna like that for a boss health bar. Progress bar. Stick that in the middle. Wrap this with a vertical box. Add some text. Do we like our boss health bars to be at the top or the bottom of the screen? That is a question. One block. That'll be as wide as I want it. Enemy hood. I'm just gonna steal all this. Health cell, do nothing. Progress bar should be called health bar. Fine, save that. we're not going to interp for the time being. And this isn't ticked to be a variable. Let me name. There we go. Oh, that is a nice analogy there, Frax. Yeah, I like that. Health bar. So that's just an object reference. So we want this one. Set percent. We're going to need an owner for that, which is going to be fine because we'll have this boss area manager, and inside here will be a variable. Inside the variable will be an actor, object reference, boss to track, and that will be instance editor when it's based on spawn. And then this one will be boss health, boss to track. And we can do add to viewport. So then once I select this bad boy, set the boss to track as our ice boss. That loads in quite nice. So the problem is that our ice boss, Mr. Boss Boss, has no health. So now he's got full health. Beautiful. But we don't have his name. So that's a problem. What we could do is do this. Ice boss, base boss. I'll set this all up to be dynamic in a moment. I just want it to work before I do anything. Yeah. Boss name. You have a very specific question if anyone wants to try and answer it. Go on, shoot. How specific is specific? Just ask it. Let's see. The almighty hive mind will pick it up and see. What's this guy's name? This guy's name is Cold as Ice. We are rocking. How do I force the name map on Cook to serialize Chaos Cloth assets before the parent class? That's a good question. I don't do anything with Chaos Cloth stuff, so like, I'm not your guy, mate. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. Boss base. Data asset. Just make a okay. We want an interface. BPI bosses. Get boss name. Output. String. Text. Text. Boss name. Boss base, class settings, BPI bosses, get boss name, get DA, add it to the DA, because we've not done that. Actions, variables, name. Boss name should be type text, because they could be like Sam the man, or Dan with a plan, or some other form of ridiculous name that I come up with. But I do want that one below that one. That one above that one. There we go. We didn't bump you. Iceman. Iceman. Cometh. Boss base. Get boss name. Boss name goes in there. Inside our boss area manager. Get boss name. This can go. Yeah, no, this can go just before this. That's all fine. These two aren't needed anymore. And then what we need to do is valid. Print string. So we are in. So boss data. Oh wait, no, boss actor not valid in BP boss area manager. A manger manager. Sweet. Compile, save that. The Iceman cometh. Nice. Nice. Sweet. God, it's been 2.5 hours. It feels like we've done a lot, but not much. Oh, sorry about that. Let's pick this guy up. That's our shield attack. We got some blocky blocks. I should really change how much damage this does so that I get to the point where I need to be for quicker. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to take forever doing that. Oh, what a dumbass. Look at that. Blocking cost 500. So currently, we've got this star effects. So Ivan asks, "Are you from Europe?" That is a bone of contention. Like, no, but also yes. I'm from the UK, so we used to be part of Europe. We're not now. It's a whole thing. So, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I'm from the UK. I imported something and I've lost it. It's not that. It's that. Niagara. Is it? Okay. It is still a continent, but we're an island, so we're not really attached. So I still think I'm fine saying that we are, but we're not. I don't know. It's a bit of a bone of contention there. AVP player. Anagraph. Locomotion. Stunned. Stun loop. So let's change our stunned loop. We want this new one here, this one. And then I don't think the socket is head, I think it's head. Why have I got 2 sockets? Okay. Looking a bit dazed there, mate. Okay, for a start, maybe it should be on pelvis. And then we just move the position of its offset. And ironically, its rotation. Okay, change my mind. Put it on the root. There we go. So now we just need to adjust the scale. I didn't realize the scale was so off. Can't even adjust the scale. Right, scale. Okay. Save that. Let's see. That's fine. Then we're just the radius, right? Radius. Looks decent. I think we do need to change the whip size to be like 5. But then the like length of them's too long. 2 maybe. Where's the ribbon? There's the ribbon. Yeah, we'll turn down the opacity. Alright, the scale curve is the bit that's messing with us. Oh, wait a sec. What does that look like? Game dev. It's putting in values and seeing how those values stack up. Oh. Star ribbon color, star ribbon lifetime, yep. Loop duration, yep. Where's the bit that controls scale ribbon width 1, scale color, yep. Where is the bit for this that controls the doodad? Yeah, no, you're right. So turn this down to turn this down here to this. Yeah, I mean, I could set the Niagara inside the BP, but this isn't. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's the right thing. Just want to reduce the scale of. I don't like the ribbon as a whole, like how long the ribbon is. So I'd rather just adjust that ribbon straight away. I'm gonna leave that as it is for now. Might come back to it. Nice. Okay. I know what the crack is there. That should fix that. Or not. What? Okay. I think it's because we're into a stun state, and then we run the animation inside the stun loop here, but I don't actually take the stun gameplay tag off. Oh, it don't matter because I fixed it. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's fine. So what I think was happening is because I had these further on, it was looping through, ending it, and then starting again. But because I had it here, it was leaving that like little blank because I'm looping this animation. Now I just want to fix this radius. And then I'm going to add a sound effect, and it's going to be awful. That is much better. Let's do... What? Go. Instead of one system, do spawn rate and do 2 to 3 seconds of rotation offset of like 10 degrees. So I'm multiple. Okay. Right, let's do 1. And then I think I get what you're getting at, so that they appear one by one on here. Yeah, no, I think I get what you're getting at. It's not the camera offset. Is it the camera offset? Let's see, under particle spawn, do shit. Okay, so now choose voxel plane. Okay, let's do that. Shape, location, voxel plane. Under transform. to axis angle. Still wants to add them to the same spot. Okay, let's see. No, I'm still trying to add them to the same spot, mate. Hmm. Rotate around point. Yeah. Kind of does something, but not really. Learning Niagara systems by brute forcing. There's one thing I have not done properly, it is Niagara. What if I play? Oh, that's... Okay. Try and put this back together. Definitely should have duplicated it. Yeah, man, do it. I'm excited to. I'd be excited to see it. There we go. Nah, mate, don't. I won't even worry, mate. King of Hell. Oh man, I'm having a bad day with Niagara, mate. And then you show up. Oh, the ears must have been burning, pal. What am I creating? Currently a headache for myself. No. We've done a lot today, to be fair. Currently, we're looking at this Niagara particle effect. Just trying to make it a little bit better. But we have done a lot. That looks pretty solid, honestly. Pretty happy with that. What if I make this rotation like 30? So, we have added a boar to our game and a tiger, which is cool. We have created our boss and given him his first attack. Added in our soundtrack and I can't remember what else we did. Probably not much else. I'm like, we've done loads. And I've named like 5 things. Right, so stunned. Yeah, that was pretty solid. Sweet. So if I go here and add in this for a sec. And then we do this. And we get stunned. Why you be like that? Why you do these things? Why you be mean? Okay, what? Initialize audio player isn't the same as play audio. What type of game are we creating? So it's a RPG, very similar to like Zelda or Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Dun dun dun. There we go. Nice. Nice. Play audio mode on direct set. Volume should probably be down. Does it not kill it on when the particles die? Because that could be super awkward. Gosh darn it. Initialize audio player. If false, then the audio component keeps playing after the audio component was destroyed. Looping sounds always start when the component is destroyed. Wait, I did something here, didn't I? Loop once. Kill system and emitters die immediately. Whoa! This is why testing's so important. Because you test stuff and find out it breaks. Like this. So if we do this once, then the loop is what, 5 seconds? And then when it dies, it's whether it's going to survive long enough on our definitely should have stopped there. It's because it's in there. Okay. It's just a cool thing that's happening. You can't pause an animation? What? So if this cracks off infinity, Because it should be killed as part of the stun. Yeah, Resolute, that is what I was going for, mate. Yeah, I wanted that sort of thing for the stars, but I'm gonna sort of settle with what I've got. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to work. He says having a sound system in a Niagara particle that doesn't work. Yeah, mate. Okay. Play audio. Sound to play. Attenuation. Parameters. Play audio trigger. Direct set. Can I just set this as a parameter? But it should just be destroying, right? What? So you think do a little for each loop when we get stunned? Put 2 or 3 different Niagara effects on and rotate them. Something to consider. Consideration. But it can spawn sounds. It's beautiful. I reckon it could also be because this sound is set to loop in. It's not set to loop in. Ignore that. It's definitely because of this. It was not because of this. Welcome to my life. Right. What do we need? What's on the list? Oh my god, the news, man. The news is so depressing. I need to check this. If that gets fixed, then all of these 3 get fixed. And I think I've fixed it already. I hope. These 3 are done. Need to add proper input buffering, but that's really boring. Right, let's remove, just in case we get stunned, I'm going to remove this. Compensate that. Okay, Breachy. BP, no. Went to the wrong place. Characters, NPCs, enemies, AI stuff. AI system, AI stuff. Don't know why I've got AI stuff twice, that seems incorrect. Iceman boss. Alright, so he chooses between if the actor is not set, so we know that that's working fine. You know what? To be fair, we actually want this at the top. So, patrolling, last seen location. Do I not have a strafe? I thought I had a strafe. Perfect distance, strafe around target. put this on a cooldown of 30 seconds. A little sequence. And this should make our character... Does our character not block the visibility channel? Mesh. You numpty. Okay. You know when you do something and you're just like, why did I do that? Um, where is the collision settings? Generate location event. Collision. Radius calculation mesh. Yep. World dynamic. Yep. Generate collision event. Event particles. No. Oh, being a dumbass again. Where is the interface? It's here. And it needs to block the enemy channel. There we go. Now we should get smacked around. God damn, this commit's going to be a big one. Come on, baby. Show me the money. Uno memento. There we go. That is hitting me. But it's hitting the capsule. Even though that's ignoring, because the thing that we're spawning is world dynamic. See what happens if we change that to enemy. Then we don't block it, but I suppose it's not actually hitting it, is it? So go on, hit me. Okay, we'll just keep improving that as time goes on. Okie dokie. Part of the issue is when we fire What is this? Some random code that I had left in. And here. God blimey. What am I doing? Because these are definitely too big. Like, these need to be like 25. Well, the issue is the rotation is like our rotation. Right, get owner, get out to rotation. No. Get location. Out to location. Find. Look at rotation. Target. Get player character. Get actor. Location. That should be way more accurate. Is it just missing me, or is it? Because it should be aiming at the floor. The location to spawn it from is right. The rotation to spawn it from should be the lookup rotation of the player character and the thing, but it's not like tilted down on the Z or the Y, whichever one tilts. Y. Find relative lookout rotation. Get transform. Just want it to point down. So that is working, but it's also pointing to a place he started the music. So yeah, I could manually put it on like a different rotation, like rotate it down more because he's a taller character or whatever. But if I did that, then when it comes to my character using it, it'll be pointed down more. Or would it? Because I can aim mine. Find. It's definitely this one. Spawn system at location. Socket name. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have a think about that while I pop off and get some food. Yeah, it's been 3.5 hours, which is good. Thank you all for joining us, and yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Stay tuned for more content. Like, we try and do these every Saturday, but I never guarantee it because I can't put this above family time. Like I never will. So if you don't like that, there's the door sort of thing. Like, it's just not. I'm not going to make that choice. But yeah, whenever we can, we'll do a stream, and we'll just chill out, ask lots of questions, have some fun, make some jokes, do game dev. So I appreciate you all for joining us. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, great rest of the weekend, and we'll catch you next time.